Hello everybody! So, we're back. Yeah, the Makuta part video and the second mask analysis, that's gonna be like next 2 weeks. Unless I can sort out a bit of a small issue I've been having, at which point I can finally get back to Minecraft videos. Because that's what I do. And you see my channel icon? Anyways. So, back to the era of gappies. Wonder if someone's gonna make a Walrus series of this. After all, arcluz, I know him because of Walrus. You know, I've actually been thinking about doing Walrus comic reviews. I asked Linkar himself if he'd help me out. He just screamed, "Human!" at me and then started cackling at a deafening pitch for 3 hours straight before hanging up. Thinking I should call him back. I digress. Let us get back to the era of gappies. So, last time, Sebastian tried to find work in the human village. But couldn't find any because Yukari neglected to mention that nobody wants to deal with diamond in the rough again. Let's just say I don't exactly have the best plans either. So, yes. And then Sebastian got mugged, but turned it around. And based on Arcluz's note, I am led to believe that Sebastian still has the mugger's knife embedded in his abdomen. So, barely regaining conscious, the mugger looked at Sebastian gripping the knife, getting ready to stab him. Going to get killed by a fucking gappy with no powers. Why? Why do you think, ass? Why the fuck is fate so cruel to me, but so generous to them? I'm pretty sure fate has nothing to do with this. It's Yukari. Unless she got Remelia in on this. Why have you abandoned me, goddesses? Let's see. The Moray Shrine's goddesses are assholes who, well, destroy everything. The Hakare goddess is so weak she can't even exist. Hina's probably too busy getting dizzy. And not by touching Fuzzy. And I feel like there are a few more goddesses, but whatever. Oh yeah, and Shinki. She's too busy, well, rebuilding Hell number 2384. After Reimu destroyed it. So, yeah. Considering you live here, you should know this. The mugger closed his one good eye. Oh, he's a Cyclops. In the stance to stab the mugger, Sebastian physically is ready to finish it. Finish him! But his eyes tell a different story. His eyes were not of a killer, but of someone who was afraid. Then the hand that was holding the knife started shaking. Do it, do it, do it! His hand lowered as he dropped the knife. Damn it! So close! His whole body was shaking. What am I doing? I was about to kill a man. I know I'm partially cold-blooded. Partially? And are you talking literally or emotionally? Because knowing Gappy stories, knowing Gappy stories, it could go either way. Anyways. But, hell no, I'm not completely I will not be a killer. You know, I'm just waiting for like part 24 when Sebastian does get his powers. And after all the shit he's gone through, who just fucking snaps and just goes postal. If he does, I recommend starting with the human village. Leave no survivors. So, Sebastian then looked down at the mugger and, looked at the mugger on the ground and noticed all the blood was coming out of the stab wound. I need to use the heal him. So he is an angel. Sebastian then looked down to his stomach. Wait, did he stab the guy, or... Sebastian then looked down to his stomach and was reminded of the knife that was still in him. Holy shit! My stupid joke It's wonderful when your stupid joke is actually what happened. Anyways. Well, I guess we both need it. Sebastian took out the healing cream and put some on the man's wound, which healed instantly. You'd think some gappy would be like me and actually bring up the idea of mass production. At which point this cream would make everyone immortal. Is this derived from the Hore elixir? Anyways, then he quickly pulled out the knife to make it as painless as possible. Okay, how to pull out a knife painlessly. You're going to want to cover it in salt. He fought through the pain and put the cream on himself. The pain was gone. You'd better have put it deep inside you, or else you're probably going to die of internal bleeding. And even then, who's to say it's going to hook everything up right, or not just put a big, massive blob of flesh in the way of everything. Which might actually cause an even more slow and painful death. The more you know. Sebastian then got close to the man again. I'm running out of this cream, but he needs it more than I do. I thought you already put it in him. The noise is coming from this alley. Sebastian quickly looked at the end of the alley and saw a man pointing in his direction. You know, if every human has a seal in Gensokyo, why the fuck isn't the human village looking for it? It's never specified that, they don't have seals. After all, someone could be like, screw it. I'm being as powerful as one of these fucking gappies. Start a group and, well, yeah. After all, with Reimu, Marisa, etc., it's proven humans can become that magical, so maybe that's how it happens. And at that point, the second that barrier breaks, it's gonna be a glorious day. Anyways, it's a gappy, and he's killing that man. Men, don't underestimate him. We must kill him. Oh wait, right, that is actually following spell card rules. You can kill the outsiders. I wonder how many people Yukari gaps in to be gappies and for food. And how does she distinguish them? By instinct, Sebastian started to run, and in a rush, he dropped the healing cream. The guards ran after him. One of the guards stayed to aid the mugger. Are you okay? Are you alive? The mugger regained consciousness again, although he was still dazed. What happened? Thank the goddesses you're alive. You are thanking the Moray goddesses, What happened to the gappy? He's being pursued at this moment. I see. What happened? The mugger tried to make up something. He attacked me out of nowhere and, demonstrating yourself. Unless he's good at, Shit. Like he's still dazed. I'm pretty sure nobody should be falling for this. Don't strain yourself. I understand. Just tell me where is the worst of your injuries, so I can tell the healer where to start. I got a deep gash on my arm. Guard examined his arm, but saw nothing. I don't see a gash there. A lot of blood, but no gash. What? I swear he... It's alright. You don't have to talk anymore. Considering the state you're in, you probably imagined it. Does anyone else remember, Concealed the Conclusion? And it was a fan game where it turned out all of Toho was a dream. Yeah, the ending and premise felt incredibly fanficky. So, yeah. ... Yes, you can say your ellipses! Alright, just rest until the healer comes. The mugger is befuddled. Befuddled, I tell you! I swear, he stabbed me, but it's gone. What is going on? I still don't get that cold-blooded thing. I will assume that Sebastian's father was secretly a reptile. If he isn't part radioactive alligator, I will be very upset. With the guards right on his trail, Sebastian thought of where to go. Damn it, why again? Wait, I thought he was in an alley. I need to focus. I need to escape from here. Damn it. While still running, he passed the homeless kid and then the blacksmith, both looking disappointed but not surprised. Sebastian just feels terrible. Postal! Sebastian started to feel tired. These guards have stamina like yokai. The guards took notice of this. Give up, you dirty gappy, we've almost got you. Sebastian was slowing down, but he saw that he was almost in the forest. I just need to run a little more, and I'll be able to hide. Well, we can actually find you the same way we found that jewel thief. You burn the forest down. God damn, I love that movie. Well, giving it everything else he got, he continued to run. The guard saw the forest as well. Don't let him get to the forest! You know, I'm pretty sure the guards should be wondering, why the fuck isn't he flying or using his powers? After all, don't underestimate him. And I'm pretty sure gappies are known for being stupid. You know, they're usually kids, and wouldn't think of tactics like, let them assume your power is one thing or one power, and then just totally catch them off guard. So yeah, the guards start running faster. It was a close call, but Sebastian made it to the forest. Yes, now to find a place to hide. And to find more wolf girls. The captain of the guards stops, tells the others, that's far enough. But why? We almost got... You know it's dangerous for us humans to go into the forest tonight. We stop here. But, no buts. We ran that gappy out of town. That is one of the best outcomes we can get out of this situation. You're right. We should be glad nothing was destroyed. Watch as this results in Sebastian burning their village to the ground for this little incident. The third guard started to realize something. Why didn't the Gappy use his powers? I guess me and Sebastian think a lot alike. The captain thought about it. Maybe like yokai and other magic users, his powers are affected by the fallen object as well. Is it one of those spell stones? Or keystones, I think they're called, that Tenshi used? Again, diamond in the rough. That ending led to quite a dark idea in my skull. What if those three escaped? What if Farron got out of Yomi or whatever? hell number 13,387 in Toho. And with no Brawly to keep them in check, well, things get quite fun. Or what if something horrible were to take control? Yes. And he does not have full control over his powers. It's a good thing it affected him too. You just assume this and not think, well, actually it is an appropriate assumption. But how do you know that the falling object is the thing affecting everyone's powers? It could be something else. Maybe they have a keystone that doesn't release scarlet mist. Yes. The third guard has second thoughts. Or maybe he didn't have any powers at all. I don't know, maybe ask someone. Hiding behind a tree for a few minutes, Sebastian quickly tried to catch his breath. Did I lose them? He looked towards the direction where he came from. When was the last time Sebastian ate? He didn't see anyone. Feeling assured at this, he sat down with his back on the tree. In deep thought, he punched the ground. Why does this bullshit keep happening to me? I did nothing wrong, but the bad things always happen to me. Every time. Where do I even go? Well, I'm pretty sure Alice has a home here. I don't remember if she was affected by the Diamond in the Rough incident, so she might be willing to take you in while you sort out your little problem. Remember, flamethrowers. I don't have anywhere to go anymore. Almost to the point of giving up hope, he holds his crucifix tightly. He then got up. I can't lose hope. Give up hope. You are filled with determination. I need to keep going. I still got my powers to find. Woohoo! Sebastian looked and saw that the sun set and was getting colder. And it was getting colder. I don't see a cave anywhere. Good, no bears. Wait a minute, they also reside in forests. Holy shit! It's not snowing. How the fuck? Well, there should be still a lot of snow on the ground. And I'm pretty sure it's going to snow in like an hour or two. So yeah. I'll be able to make a fire. Hope you got some flint. And some iron. Oh wait, you do have your knife still. And probably the mugger's knife. Which I'm pretty sure you probably lost an unhealthy amount of blood from that little injury. So yeah. Sebastian looked and saw that the sun... sorry, I already read that. Sitting next to the fire, Sebastian thought of where he could find his powers. Where else can I really look? Well, you only look through parts of each of the four, so good luck! I guess I can start looking around here tomorrow. I don't think I've been in this part of the forest. What else can I do? I just need to be careful. Well, half an hour passed and Sebastian was getting tired. These last few days have been something of the most hectic in my life. Which I would have thought was impossible. It's been so hectic. I don't even know what day is today. It's Friday. Same as always. If you look up to the sky, I need to pray. And ask for forgiveness for what I did to that man. Oh, Sebastian. There's an amendment in the Bible for everything. I frankly don't care what you do. And plus, I'm pretty sure self-defense is accepted. Whatever. Took out his rosary. It may not be Sunday, but how things are going, Wait, I thought you said you didn't even know what day it was. Sure, it's Friday, but, you know. I mean, I'm going to need to pray. Somebody to pray for me as well. He began to pray, but then he felt something strike him in the back, with enough force to make him fall face first into the ground. Let me guess. Small, energetic yokai wants to be friends. A rock. Bullet. You got three choices. Barely missing the fire. Hey. In the process, he dropped his rosary, the crucifix falling off, and the ring getting loose. Sebastian got stomped on the back. Still alive, are you? Almost instantly recognized the voice. No machines? Floating right in front of Sebastian was the kappa that first framed him. Haruka. She then spoke. I would say I'm not surprised, but you don't have any powers. You're a very interesting gappy. What do you want? What every other being in Gotokyo wants. For you to be dead. Why? You know, considering how everyone hates the gappies and how everyone just wants Yukari to stop, and how yokai are actually exempt from the don't kill rule, surprised everyone doesn't just team up. After all, there are a few that could hypothetically do it. Hell, I'm pretty sure Yuyuko could just think, okay, Yukari died, problem solved. Sure, they're friends, but hypothetically. But why? Why? You're a fucking gappy. Even without powers, I've heard the terrible things you've done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after you frame him, you should have thought, maybe shit's going down. Sebastian tries to get up. Those were misunderstandings. I did nothing wrong. Haruka kicked him in the jaw, making him fall to the ground again. Misunderstandings? There are no misunderstandings with you gappies. Hey, someone thought he robbed an old woman. He was actually the one who robbed a bank. See? Misunderstanding. You bastards are all monsters that hurt and kill everything when I care for. Technically, I'm pretty sure those were a bunch of fairies and tenshi that killed them. I'm pretty sure Brawley only made one minor fuck-up. Yeah. She became silent. Sebastian tried to get up again. While doing so, he lifted his bandana a bit and spat out blood and 2 molars. Hope that healing cream can fix bone, too. Haruka notices this. He's still getting up despite the fact that he lost some teeth. Yes, because teeth are vitally important for standing. No wonder babies can't walk. Sebastian then spoke. I am sorry, but I am nothing like that. She grabbed him by the neck and lifted him. The last thing I would ever want to do is get sympathy from a gappy. Postal! She threw him toward a nearby tree. Hitting the tree back first, Sebastian slumped onto the ground. He looked up and saw Haruka heading towards him. But he stopped and looked toward the ground. What's this? She reached down and grabbed the crucifix, rosary, and ring. It was just then that Sebastian realized they dropped his things. Those are mine! Still hanging on, huh? These jewelry's yours? Yes, please, give it back. Are these precious to you? Yes, they are. They were gifts from my parents. They are symbols of my God. I ask again, please give them back. I'm actually not clear. I'm pretty sure, do yokai also, join in with gods? If I remember correctly, gods in Toho are just yokai that gain power from faith. Heath. Yeah. Pretty sure Yakrin technically doesn't count as one. Yeah. The Kappa smiles. Heh. No. You're not getting these back. Okay. What? Postal! Long ass hat. Laughing. Just go with me. Some kids say their ABCs. Sebastian says his ellipses. Finally, I can make a gappy feel the pain of losing someone or something precious to them. De que habias? What are you talking about? Sebastian's getting up slowly. Exactly what I'm talking about. I was simply going to just kill you, but now I'm going to make you suffer before I do. She manifested an orb of magic in one hand, while holding Sebastian's thing in another. Don't do it! She fired a hit at the jewelry, but it bounced off them. Actually, fun fact, mirrors, which are known to reflect light and, well, in fiction, energy, to make mirrors, they use glass and, on the back, do a process known as silvering. So, I'm pretty sure mirrors don't have actual silver. It's probably, like, steel or chromium, but, you know, just thought it was interesting. So, literal silver might actually do this, given that in most cultures it is considered a holy metal. No matter how easily it corrodes. Which is why we use gold and not it in, well, machines. Okay, I'll spare you and actually get on topic. You owe me for this. Oh, that bounced off them. What? How did it do that? Aren't these made of silver? And now I'm confused. Wait. I'm pretty sure that first time it was hit by a Damaku, it was actually dented. And kind of damaged. Is it still considered a cross after that? Okay, Sebastian sat back down. Not able to stand yet. Gracias a Dios. Haruka turned and looked at Sebastian. You said these are symbols of your god. These are blessed, aren't they? Sebastian looked down and said nothing. I guess I have to try harder. She smiles this time. She manifests a bigger and denser orb of magic. Wait, I thought Danmaku, no matter what, were pretty much the same. It's just size and, well, pattern that makes them dangerous. No, please don't! She fired it and it exploded. Smoke cleared and there was slight damage to the jewelry. I refer you to my last statement on the subject. That's better. She looked at Sebastian. His eyes showed nothing but despair. You feel it now. The pain I felt by you gappies. You deserve this pain. She creates another magic orb. If blessed things resist this, shouldn't it be, hurting her? Or something? Sebastian is clutching his fist. I did nothing wrong. Yo no merezco... Wait. Again, I think I said this before, but in case I didn't, if Gensokyo translates everything said into some universal language, shouldn't everything he says in Spanish be readable in English? After all, he's speaking English to someone who's Japanese and vice versa, so wouldn't Spanish be in that as well? I don't know. Adrenaline surged through Sebastian's veins. Oh, did he pump the needle? Oh. There. He stood up and ran towards Haruka, ignoring the pain. She couldn't process what she was saying. What? He threw a punch at her face. When you were 5, would you happen to have found some weird symbol made of wax that glowed? Well, the punch did land, but all it did was make her head turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be a good punch, enough to say knock out a molar. His fist still on her face, Sebastian started to feel pain on his hand. Haruka's eyes looked at Sebastian's eyes. That kind of hurt, surprisingly. But it's my turn now. Or no. No? You mean you know? Whatever. She blasted him with a magic orb to his chest, making him crash into a distant tree. After the smoke cleared, Sebastian was lying on the ground, but thanks to the adrenaline, he barely hung on to his consciousness. I'm not sure if that's how adrenaline works, but I'll take your word for it. There were noticeable bruises and cuts. His clothes were ripped and burned. Where'd that come from? This is magical energy, not fire. Unless if off text, Reimu burned him for that sweet-ass panty shot. The bandana still covered his face, but didn't fare that well either. You know, still alive after that. Yeah, it takes like 4 bullets to kill someone in this. You're a stubborn, powerless gappy. Oh well, looks like you. And even then, it kills them by shutting down the central nervous system, so he would be alive, just, you know, it'd take a while. Looks like you feel more of my pain. She floated closer, Sebastian. Please, just give me back my stuff. Stop begging for this still begging for this jewelry. Por favor. You know, Sebastian, I'm pretty sure you could find something. You know, there's gotta be at least one other Christian Gappy who had something like this on him. Given how many, well, there were in Yukari's vault. I mean, freezer. That... yeah. Speaking another language won't help you either. Again. But why are you so attached to this jewelry? Oh, that's right. You said these were gifts from your parents. Did you forget this was also something about his god? Did you forget how, well, actually kind of irrationally obsessed humans can get about these sorts of things? I don't even know why you care about them. What? I mean, they obviously didn't care or love you, even love you enough for you to end up like this. You do realize Yukari typically gaps kids without their parents' consent. Right? That's not true. You could even say that your god has abandoned you too. Well, she's got you there. Though, to be fair, that is kind of typical of him. Back into the religion jokes. This feels right. No, he hasn't. Actually, where the fuck does the Christian god fit into Gensokyo? Seriously. Sure, this jewelry's blessed, but look at the situation you're in. Sebastian started to get up. He's still with me. Remember the time that the Christian god apparently wiped out all life on Earth just because he didn't like a few assholes? And then forced everything else to inbreed? After forcing an old man to build a boat that could contain billions of organisms and enough food for himself and a family, as well as everything else. Good times. Just face it. No mother, father, or god would care about disgusting gappy like you. I wonder, how many gappies went to Gensokyo, got out, I know there were a few, became parents, and had their kids become gappies. Seriously, that would be a really fucking funny idea for a story. Sebastian stands up, and says his ellipses. Why do you even bother getting up? I'm just going to shut the fuck up, Pera. You couldn't have said puto? Corteando estúpido. Anything? Anyways. Haruka stopped. Sebastian was absolutely furious and his eyes showed it. Adrenaline pumped through his body again. Again, you still have that needle. From the racist drug peddling Rinosuke. She smiled. Oh, this again. You already know what's gonna happen. Sebastian took out the adrenaline shot. He's... Well, I'm pretty sure IRL arcluz, whether his name is or is not Sebastian, is probably like, oh, you are gonna... Oh. He's just laughing because he knows that what's gonna happen. That or he doesn't remember a single word of this. Yeah. What is that? This is the end of you pendejadas. If it's not clear, I only got a D in Spanish. And I'm pretty sure Letty still wants the Spanish D. Well, technically he's Mexican. Shut up. Anyways. He took off the cap of the shot and stabbed it into his arm. He screams, just take my word for it. Having more adrenaline than a normal person should, his muscles began bulging. Technically his veins should be dilating like motherfuckers. And his heart was beating so hard and fast, it was almost like it was going to burst out of his chest. You should make sure... Okay, if your left arm starts hurting and it feels like it's hard to breathe, you're having a fucking heart attack. And you're an idiot. What did you do? He screams again. Sebastian rans a Haruka with amazing speed. She was shocked. No, I'm not letting you hit me again. She threw an orb of magic at him. With a boost of focus he got, he dodged it and kept running. Is that how Reimu does it? She's an adrenaline junkie. We're learning so much today. In a panic, she was about to make another one, but Sebastian landed a punch in her face. No, you go for the throat. And then you, with your strongest punch, for the stomach. If you see a massive bruise, you done good. Not only was the hit so powerful, it sent Haruka back about 7 feet. Jesus, even with that much adrenaline. It broke and snapped every bone in Sebastian's right arm. You know, actually, fun fact, adrenaline can be powerful enough to actually, well, do borderline superhuman feats. I'm pretty sure we've all heard of a woman whose kid was somehow trapped under a car, and she lifted the fucking, 3-ton hunk of steel, well, to get the kid out. Thanks to all the adrenaline. I think there was a Human Giant skit about it. No. I should watch that show again. Nice. Light snow began to fall. Called it! Sebastian walked toward Haruka on the ground, his broken right arm swinging around like a rag doll's arm. I'm pretty sure it should actually be in, like, some contorted form the body would reflexively do to let it heal. But, you know, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm sorry for looking forward to the pain that is to come. He approached her, reached down with his left arm. She's still alive. You left me no choice. I'm sorry. He got up and looked around for his stuff. He gathers everything. No, go back. What are you doing? Finish her. I would stay, but you would kill me. Or she's still unconscious and you should kill her. Like, you know, a normal person would. Postal! He looked at his right arm. Lost the use of this arm. I can't even put my crucifix on, much less my ring. I don't know. You could probably figure something out. Oh wait, that's right. I think silver, that then would bend incredibly easily. He puts his jewelry away. What do I even do now? He looked up and saw a red light heading straight for them. No. Sebastian wasted no time and began running away. From the sky came down lunar rabbits, and leading them was Ryson. Still, I find it funny that she's, working for a medical doctor and she's named after a deadly poison. Is the Kappa okay? One of the lunar rabbits checked the Kappa. She's still alive. Shouldn't someone be like, why the fuck is he leaving survivors? Ryson looked relieved. Alright, take her to the House of Eternity. In the mansion for medical attention. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it when it's written. She picked up the Kappa and flew off. Ryson looked at the other lunar rabbits. Spread out, we must find him now. He's probably weakened. And don't look in the caves. There are bears there. This is the best chance we got. Now go. And I'll respond. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Sorry. Sebastian was deeper in the forest, but suddenly he fell to the ground, screaming in absolute pain. Physical pain. Surpassing anything he has ever felt. Well, to be fair, he did just break his arm, was blasted into a fucking tree at, like, a quarter terminal velocity. And got hit with fucking magic. I'm not surprised. The adrenaline was gone. I'm pretty sure you should still be pumping a shitload of it. He felt the full pain of his bruises, cuts, burns, and the backlash by using more adrenaline than any baddie should. No, you should be having a fucking heart attack. But mostly from his broken arm. His body... actually, the severe and sudden drop in adrenaline from the body trying to regulate it would actually cause a lot of pain. As anyone who's been steadily taking a steroid to help recover after surgery, and then he should know. And if you've gotten your wisdom teeth out, you probably know what I'm talking about. So yeah, probably not actually accurate, but, close, I assume. His body was not made to maintain so much power. You mean, adrenaline. Now, all he felt was pain. After 5 minutes of screaming, which totally alerted no one, he stopped, but still felt the pain. He looked back and saw a red light. I can't run away anymore. Sebastian dragged himself to a tree. The tree had a hole in the trunk. Took out his ring, rosary, and crucifix and put them in the tree. He dragged himself away from the tree, fighting the pain, and sat under another. Ryson got to where Sebastian is. She pointed a finger at him. He looked up at her and said, I will go quietly. End of chapter 17. That was actually a pretty damn good chapter. Probably my favorite so far. Got a lot of good jokes out of it, and it feels so good to get back into the religious jokes. So yeah. I'm honestly just waiting. I'm pretty sure very few humans wouldn't have just snapped. After all. Actually, I'm pretty sure he should be questioning how he's sane given the fact that he's around magic. In a magical land that's been sealed off. And seeing, monsters. And I'm pretty sure he's not aware of the fact that the human brain actually can't really make up faces. It can only just work with the ones it already got. So, yeah. That was a damn good chapter. just say, this is going incredibly well. See y'all next time.